I'm next to Joe Nichols, a part of tonight's show. Thanks so much for coming by to sit down with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
How special is it of a moment just to be able to share with Randy back here for an event like this?
It's a big moment. I think a lot of friends of mine are very shocked that I would be included in this kind of thing. But I think it's a big honor, because he kind of taught me how to sing, and I think it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. It's been 15 years since Man with a Memory. That marks this year.
Wow.
Man, it's a Broken Heartsville, your first #1. She Only Smokes When She Drinks, The Impossible, some really, really great tunes there. Does it feel like it's been that long?
Sometimes it feels like it's been 30. Sometimes it feels like it's been 15 minutes. So it's a good time. I'm very thankful for what's happened to me. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for the people that taught me how to do this.
Mm-hmm. Back in my hometown, Newcastle, Indiana, the very first song I introduced as a radio DJ was Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was the very first one for me. That was for a DJ.
That was it? That's where it started?
The very first artist,
my
very
goodness.
first song to go into ever was Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off.
Went downhill from there, right? No, that's a fun song, man. I rarely did those kind of come along. Mm-hmm. I think that's a rare song. I think it's a fun song.
It is.
And I'm happy that it came my way.
Was that a fun one to play live?
Oh, yeah. Of course, every night. It feels fun. I think it feels like, the best song we can do in the set.
Mm-hmm. Early on, you started as a radio DJ. You had your stint on air as well. Do you remember what your first song was, or some of the interviews that you did back in the day?
I remember my first interview was Jim Stafford, and he talked about, his funny songs, and I was spitting. I was starstruck, and I asked him probably the dumbest questions ever, like, "Do you think you're funny?" He was a funny guy. He was a great guy, and he had a lot of good music, and I was thankful that he took the time to talk to me.
Well, there's quite a few artists lined up for tonight's show. Randy's going to be sitting side stage to watch everybody perform. Chris Young, Jamie Johnson, Scotty McCreery, Josh Turner, so many others. But Garth Brooks on the bill as well. And did I see you were just at a Garth Brooks show over in Memphis when he was playing, yeah?
We did a few. California, Fresno, I think L.A., Ventura. And I didn't make it to Memphis, but I heard he liked to talk about, what we mean to country music, so I was proud that we carried it on.
Mm-hmm. Randy Travis, early in his career, when country music is going to that pop world in the 80s, he was labeled as one of those folks that was too country for country music, got his start at the Nashville Palace, and eventually made his way breaking into mainstream country music and kind of flipped the script on it a little bit and brought it back to that traditional realm.
Yeah.
And it seems few and far between to get people who are truly passionate about that traditional country sound, but folks like you, man, the music that you do, it's fun, and it gives it that traditional feel.
I do think that country does go in cycles. I think it goes, traditional. I think it goes back to pop. I think it goes back to rock, and I think it comes back home to country. And I think that a lot of those guys that make great records have changed the face of country. Randy Travis is one of those guys. Garth Brooks is one of those guys. Alan Jackson, George Strait, Clint Black. Those guys are all the, in my opinion, the guys that changed everything about country. And so I'm proud to be mentioned, when it comes to the people that talk about the history of country.
It's a good show to be a part of. One night, one time, one place, a Heroes and Friends tribute to Randy Travis. Thanks so much for stopping by. Joe Nichols.
Yeah, man.
Buddy of mine. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, this is Eric Marcum. Thanks for watching the WSM YouTube channel. For more videos like this one, click subscribe.